Hello, my name's Martin Fish and this is one of the new generation Cobra rotary mowers. This is the 38cm 15-inch rotary mower powered by the new 40V Max Plus battery, which has got intelligent cell technology, which basically means it manages the battery to give it a longer life and makes mowing much more efficient. So I'll show you how you put that in in a moment, but just to have a look at the mower itself, it's got a strong polymer deck here, which is durable, but it makes it really lightweight to pick up and move away and store, and it's designed so that the grass is cut and it swirls it round to throw it back into the grass collection box just here. This is the grass collection box. It holds 40 litres of grass clippings, so got a really good capacity, very easy to take on and off. Like that, it just simply slots into position and this flap here holds it down. And you'll notice on this side of the mower there is a little red flap which is flat at the moment, but when you're mowing and the air is flowing through the mower, that will flap open and close constantly. That tells you that the grass is being collected. But when it stops and goes into the flat position like this, it means it's full and it's time to take it off and empty it. That's great for grass collection. If you don't want to collect the grass, you have a second option, which is to mulch. The mower comes complete with a mulch plug, which is fitted in the back when you get your mower. So it's just this little plastic insert here that simply inserts into the back and then clips into position. That stops the grass going out the mower into the collection bag. Instead, it chops it round here and the blade cuts it very finely and blows it down into what we call the cover or the sward of the grass, feeds the grass and it disappears. The secret is you've got to mow little and often to do that for it to work. One of the other things this mower has is trim cut, and if we look at the sides, you can see the little fins on the front of the deck at the side here, and that acts almost like a comb. So if the grass is a little bit longer, it just directs the grass to the underside of the deck, which again gives much more efficient cutting. Height of cut is adjusted with a little lever at the side here, which you just pull up and it raises it, spring loaded, so very, very easy. And you've got cutting heights of 25mm up to 75mm, so that's 1 inch to 3 and various stages in between. So it's very easy to get the exact cutting height that you want. The battery goes in here. The mower is capable of taking two 20V batteries, but it's supplied with a 40V battery. So it goes into position B there and it will click into position. If you put it in the other way around, it won't click, and it must be clicked in like that to be able to work. We can alter the angle of the handlebars to make it easier for mowing. We've got a little spring-loaded lever either side, so you need to push these into the unlock position, just quarter turn and they will click. We can then move the position of the handlebar to where we want it, and then we just simply release them out like that, and that is locked into place. You can also fold them down for storage, so you simply undo the two side clips here and then the handlebar will fold over. So it just makes it more condensed if you're storing it in a shed or a garage. And as I mentioned earlier, it's got very light and there is a carry handle here so that you can pick it up and move it around. So we're just going to fold that back into position. It only literally takes seconds to do that, and then we can start mowing. So at the moment I've got the mulch plug in. If you're going to collect, you have to take the mulch plug out, obviously, otherwise it won't collect. So we'll just pop that out of the way, put the box back into position so it just slots on and away we go. So we've got the battery in. Starting is very, very simple. This is a push mower, so it isn't self-propelled, but the red handle at the front we need to pull back to make sure that we can start the motor. It's a safety procedure, so without that being pulled back it won't start. The other thing is make sure that your deck isn't too low. This could be lowered a little bit. We don't want to scalp the grass, so I'm just going to lower that a little bit so there's still a gap there. It's not going to cause any harm to our lawn. And starting is very simple. We have to push in the red button here with one hand and then pull this lever back to put the blades in gear, and then we can just push them on and away we go. So it's very simple. Off we go. There you go, really easy to use, and of course to stop you just release this red handle and the motor and the blade stops straight away. For safety reasons it's always a good idea to take the battery out of the mower when you've finished and check the charge on there, and there is a button to push. If you push the little button there, it's got 4 lights when it's fully charged. We want to keep the battery charged, so if you've lost some of that charge then top it up. And remember, if you're not going to use the battery for a long period and you're storing the mower away, make sure your battery is charged. It just keeps the battery in better condition for you. For more information on this and any of the Cobra products, go to cobragarden.co.uk.